Hey, Script Goat. Hey, Footy. Well, thanks for saying hi. Hey, Uncle Buck. Getting in bath, ear holes open. Hey, Jerry. It is not. Hey, Canadian girl. My t-shirt is Jubilee from the X-Men. Hence, her earrings have X's on them. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Brooka. Life sucks. Indeed. It definitely does. You like my shirt? Thank you. Hi, Annie. Jubilee is a clout chaser. Please, the clout chases her. This shirt is yellow. She said purple. No. I try to be honest. Cove. Indeed. Hello, Cove. No. Cove is my boy. He's our boy. He's my boy. I did. Yeah, I didn't spend all that time playing that game just to give Cove to somebody else. Fuck that noise. Yes, I did read the book last night. I'll need to record a review of it and get that up by next Monday. Watch the John Candy documentary. It was so amazing. Hey, Strawberries. So there's only so much I can say without giving away like details, but Cool Runnings. I do remember Cool Runnings, since I assumed that's what you meant. Hey, Mel. This is Cove. He is from the visual novel Our Life, Beginnings and Always. He was our boy in that game. Anyway, Um, no, I haven't got a paycheck yet. As far as work goes, so the place I work for, it's like a third-party call center. One of the things that is involved with is, again, without getting into too much detail, there's a fundraising thing. There's a fundraising campaign. And having to make calls out to people. It's real fundraising. It is genuine fundraising. But here's the thing that sucks. So here's the thing that actually makes it annoying to me. Or not even just annoying. Here's the thing that makes it like torturous. I would guess like 99% of the calls I made today went to voicemail. Hey, Thomas. Couldn't move to Syria. Like 99% of the calls went to voicemail. Which doesn't sound terrible, right? It goes to voicemail. I do quick, leave a quick message. It doesn't sound bad. Hey, pause. But try leaving the exact same message 400 fucking times in a single day. Just 8 fucking hours of the same 15, 20-second speech. Just the same 15, 20 seconds. 15 or 20 seconds spiel. 400 fucking times in a day. It doesn't sound too bad until you have to fucking do it. At which point it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. And there's no time. Like the calls are made, like the system just automatically makes the calls. Because it's not like I'm manually dialing the numbers. You were dialing too fast? No, it's like I said, it's not like it automatically, it's not like I'm manually dialing in the numbers. It just goes automatic. Get that thing, Homer got the Simpsons. I genuinely thought, like, no one told me off. No one got angry or anything like that. Sounds like any other job. I've had other jobs, and it's honestly really, really fucking exhausting. It's torturous because, like I said, so you don't manual dial. It does the calls automatically, and hey, Catherine. Oh, tomorrow's going to be the exact same bullshit. So it plays the calls automatically, and the after call, 6 seconds for the after call time. Hey, Killface. Hey, Fernanda. 6 seconds of after call time. So there's no time to like it's just as soon as one call's done, you have no time in between. And like no way to extend that after call time. It is just leave the voicemail message, hang up. Can you refill your water? Yeah, like you're eating my muffin. That's not enough time. That's not enough time to take a bite of my fucking muffin. To record this reel and playback. I genuinely considered it. Imagine that tip can be very rapid fire times. It is, and it's just it never ends. And the fact that there's just never any time. Like my fun fantasy bit. Thanks, Catherine. So I'm doing a fundraising thing. Outbound calls for this fundraising campaign. 99% of the calls go to voicemail. So I'm having to leave the same voicemail message over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Just get me a scooter. And like, I'm not exaggerating about the numbers, by the way. Like probably 400 times. Like when I say 400 times, that's not an exaggeration at all. Daily thing to the fundraisers. It looks like it for this week. For sure. Keep calling for the pickup. Like I said, it's automatic. I have no control over the calls. Hey, Smokey. Sold office supplies to Angelina Jolie's aunt once. Well, that's actually kind of neat. And like I said, it's one of those things that doesn't sound bad until you have to do it. And you realize that saying the same the same 20-second spiel hundreds of times a day with no time in between. I mean, shit, if it was 15 seconds, like if it was 15 seconds of after call, like just 15 seconds of after call, I'd just be happy I didn't have to talk to a human. Like I said, you think so. But you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea just how horrible it is. Where you're still seeing it once. Wait to see if the answer, so talk to them. Like I've genuinely considered that, but I don't think it wouldn't really be appropriate. Something you can do with your hands while having to leave the voice notes. Hey, Nancy. Nah, I mean, not really. Hey, Leo, that your only joke? Yep, that's all I was doing all day. That's all I was doing all day. Hi, I'm calling on behalf of blank. Just wanted to let you know, blah, blah, blah. If you want to donate, blah, blah. Thanks for your attention, blah. What's the main complaint? That I had to make the same phone call. That I had to leave the same voicemail message 400 fucking times. You called it at 400? Yeah. And like I said, like if the after call was 15 seconds, Red Cross, it is not Red Cross. And yeah, if the after call was like 15 seconds, then that would no quota now. Then that would be, at least I'd have some time. But because the after call is 6 fucking seconds, Andrew's stealing money from me and everyone knows it. Well, that's not good. Did you actually talk to life person? A handful. Angel fly. Hey, long live. When do you think it's today? I don't know, man. It's not fun at all. Happiness matters. Yeah, but unfortunately, so does having money. Can't say working for them. Yeah. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, it's up to your hands free and go pee. It's raining. It is not raining. It is just my laptop. Just my laptop fan. Hey, Pika. Honestly, doing work. Nope. Nope. Never happened to me. Even when I've worked night shift. Hey, Marabie. What this works like? Because I left the same voicemail message 400 times over the course of the day with 0 time in between. Hey, TJ. With a matter of seconds in between. And I had to make little ornaments and stuff, and they will sell fast. Hey, don't talk to me. Coworkers want to arrange some surveillance measures, even offering money if I need it. Voice sniffer. Because it's a fundraising camp. I'm gonna stop fucking explaining at this point because I've had to explain it like fuck. I've spent 8 fucking hours trapped in a loop of saying the same fucking spiel. Now the same bullshit's happening here. Hey, Mike. Honestly, I explained earlier in the chat. You know what? I explained earlier in the stream. Just go back and rewatch earlier parts of the stream. I've explained it like 4 times already. I pay rent. Tell me what happened. Fucking. I'm on a fundraiser. System automatically makes calls. Almost all of them went to voicemail. So I did the same voicemail spiel. 6 seconds after call time. So each call and voicemail, probably just under a minute for each one over the course of 8 fucking hours, minus 30-minute lunch and two 15-minute breaks. So 7 hours then. Sounds like hell. Hey, Tom Knob. It is, because it's just this, it's like there's no. Would do collections when not fundraising, that's a scam. Yeah, I mean, this one, it's like a legit charity that we're doing it for, but you know, it's ups when you found that very funny and fun to call the cat. That, given that is the little runt. It's pretty decent. I think it's 18 an hour. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's 18 an hour, which is just slightly above minimum wage. So they wanted to do. Yep. And that's going to be my entire week. Not just today, it's going to be my entire week is going to be that. Just that. Over and over and over. So the next 3 days. Next 3 days is going to be me making, is going to be hundreds of times giving the same fucking voicemail message. I mean, I owes you the amount of money I stole from you in Coke. You do that for 18 an hour? Again, you say that, but what makes it really hard is the fact that there's no time. Like I said, 6 seconds of after call. 6 seconds is nothing. What do you say? Yeah, my concern with it is that it would sort of sound automated. Anyone donate? A couple of people did try, but for some fucking reason, I can't use the secure payment system. It just doesn't fucking work for me. Minimum wage where I live is $7.25. Most places are paying more. Yeah, I mean, Canada's different. Ontario. It's not the only thing that this place does. They do other things that I am not going to get into. Yeah, as it is, it's honestly just kind of torture. Is it my chance to be the abuser? seems only fair. Hey, Vanna. Anyways, Grapeco, for the record, you could also, if your boss is like skimming your wages or anything like that, you could also actually like report it. Hey, Broken Toe. I felt like that equipped every 3 days. Don't blame you. Hey, $220 a day delivering for DoorDash. Just wanted to get some steps into this weight. You want to deliver DoorDash in your scooter? So Tom is afraid. That's right, I forgot. They forgot my actual food. That was so wild. Like they forgot my actual fucking food. I'm not even sure I got the right fucking milkshake because I didn't. I'm still not completely sure whether the milkshake was the right flavor. What's that say? That is my laptop. Will the food make it? Fair question. It's just really easy just doing nerds. Is my laptop feeling there? This one I've had for about 5 years. I think about 5 years. Maybe longer. Yes, you did buy me a laptop. This is the laptop that you bought me. Yeah, I can't think of it. I don't remember if you bought it like soon after I moved to Ottawa or if it was like around the time that we moved in together. And yeah, I bought one a year ago. When Star Trek Resurgence came out. I bought one when Star Trek Resurgence came out. No, it was not $100 laptop. It was more than that. It was I don't know, like 800. Hi, TJ. No. I mean, it was a good, medium quality. It was a mid quality. It was a good mid quality laptop. Hey, Larry. I don't really know why it makes this noise. Hey, Yorna. After having won the bellhop got in Cuba. MacBook. Fuck Mac. Fuck Apple. A friend worked for a fundraising company for sick kids. I got arrested for a scam. She donated to sick kids for a while because my ex received free care when he was a child. Well, that sucks. That it was a scam. Yeah, I don't actually remember when we got this laptop. Hey, Goose Check. It's my new job. Most of the day was just doing fundraiser shit. Raises funds and grudges. Not for this laptop now. You got when you're working from home in the luxury room. That's what I thought. It was around the time that we moved in together. Can I find anything that shows anything in the settings that should I easily pop in? Oh, hey Larry. Finch? I do not have Finch. Is there anywhere in the settings that would show like when it was first turned on or anything like that? Sounds like plastic on a fan. Yeah, something like that. It is at least 5 years old. Nice night with the gators, like most remind me of when Chris Waltz event that squirrel on the Christmas tree on Christmas vacation. Hey Frida. Reminds me of my computer in high school. Air duster can. Probably. Something like that, yeah. Way to get the job. Because I spent the whole day leaving the same voicemail message 400 times. And that is not an exaggeration. Well, I didn't I don't have any way of tracking the number of calls. That's over. It honestly doesn't seem like it overheats. What happened? It's a fundraising thing. About Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, I went out for dinner with my mom and my brother. You look angry? Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out, is it just erasing angry? I'm trying to figure out if I can find when I got this particular computer. I didn't miss sister in Canada. Hi, JJ. Yeah, we went out on Sunday. We went out. We got dinner on Sunday. My dream with me would stick for 15 years. Nope. Anywho. She left me rose toys by the stairs. Surprise Rose Toys to let me know she cares. I'm guessing this is a reference to, I don't know what the by the stairs is supposed to be referencing. I'm guessing it's a reference I don't get. There's a lot of stuff I don't get. Blink 182. Ah. Yeah, I never listened to Blink 182, so. Hi, Carrie. I actually need to pee. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I just need to piss real quick. All right, I'm back. Larry, would I sponsor you? I don't know that I would be able to. Generation Xennial, to Generation Y, the change to make me a millennial cusper. I'm full on millennial. 1985, that is just definitively a millennial. Gen X is before millennial. Gen X comes before millennial, comes between boomers and millennials. So there's the baby boomers, then there's Generation X, and then there's millennials. X chromosome too, if you were consuming enough much music. We did definitely watch much music. Older millennials are called Xennials. Yeah. The ones that are called Lost Years. I think Gen X are, I can't say for sure, but I would guess Gen X. Because they're the latchkey. Those are the latchkey kids, the latchkey generations. They're the ones who are just like very much left to their own devices as kids. Much music all day. Yeah, I mean, I did watch much music. Millennials started making. Yeah, yeah. My brother is elder millennial. I didn't have a key. We left the door unlocked. Yeah, the point though is, yeah, the Gen X were just the kids very much left to their own devices. The parents not particularly involved. Hi, Nat. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Got together with my mom and my brother. Someone blocked me on my main account in here. Oh. Do you want to know? Oh. Senior roll 1 to 3. They worked hard for their money. I was fine. Millennials is when parents started getting a bit more involved, or is when millennials is when the millennial kids, the parents were more involved in like we're the generation that had sort of like participation trophies foisted on us. Used to love The Real World. Never watched it. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Frida. Oh, nice to do. We didn't really get turkey. So we went to a place called Edward's Bistro. They were doing this Thanksgiving buffet. They did have turkey, but the turkey wasn't good. I didn't like the turkey. They had some chicken fingers. They had chicken wings. They had chicken wings, roast beef, a few other things. Where's the doesn't see their hand? Hey, Sandra. I'm pretty sure not really connected. Millennials were all about the internet. My parents were placing it because of that. Internet came by when millennials were like most millennials. Maybe I don't know. I suppose like half millennials. They started like coming in, like entering their teenage years. Hey, Leslie, with the internet, and like very early internet as well. Generation Y, Zennial. Why just stuck? I explained earlier. I no name. It's like for like the internet, like is I don't know. Like the internet came about, like it sort of started to become available to the public in the early '90s. Throughout the '90s was when when the internet sort of started to grow. I think the first big .com crash was .com bubble was what '98 was the first big .com bubble. So most millennials do remember a time before the internet. Most millennials sort of did live before the internet, but we were still pretty young when the internet came about. Hi, Rebecca. So we didn't quite grow up with the internet. Um, the generations after us absolutely grew up. Like there's like anyone born after like 1995. Basically, anyone born after 1995 has never lived without the internet. Remember when you first used Google? Not really. What do you have for dinner? Tonight I had rice. Old Snoopy game pre-internet. Can you guess? No. Hi, old meat. video years back where we were carving pumpkins. You have terrible memory? I do. But also, it would have been 25 fucking years ago. At least. Like when did Google when was Google started? Like, do I remember the person I used? No. What are you doing for Halloween? I mean, I'm probably going to be working. Need hamburger helper with you? It's a Friday, so I imagine I'll be working. No idea what time. Making me stew. I will look forward to it because I do like stew. Don't get HP computers, nothing but problems. Yeah, that's what this computer is. This is an HP. From January 21st, 22, does I hate technology and you said you shouldn't be home. Yeah, I don't remember what the problem I was having with it was. Or actually, yes, it's 22. Okay, so all right, so not that old then. Not as old as I thought then. 95 was the first time I tried to chat in the chat room. Yep. Going online to find singles, CDs. Always be some B-side hard to track down. Yeah, my cousin thinks she had a whole stalker because I was mad she moved out of state to go to college. What kind of laptop is this? I don't even remember what kind of laptop this is. The one that's having problems is HP. This one. ROG Strix. I guess a ROG Strix or something that's on there. I remember singles and CD. I never bought singles. Bought albums, obviously, but I never actually bought singles. I could think she had a stalker. She called the cops on me. Yes, I will give my job a fucking chance, Strawberry. I did not fucking say I was quitting, okay? Where the fuck did you get the idea that I said I was quitting? Just jumping to fucking conclusions out of nothing. I said it sucks. I didn't say that I was going to immediately quit. Jesus fucking Christ. Hi, Chowder. The DVD I bought was Beyonce and 50 Cent DVD in 7th grade 7. Got my ass beat by mom, but it was still worth it. I bought a few DVDs. I don't remember. I don't remember most of the DVDs that I bought. No. The shirt is Jubilee of the X-Men. Next place I'm fine will burn down overnight. It's remote. It's remote work. Nothing to burn down. Black market internet Xanax from somewhere. Like 20 Japanese acid jazz noise CDs. Good evening, or good night. Good night, Broken Toe. Building with the internet JPEG servers. Madonna and her Nothing Really Matters era. Well, it's not. It's Jubilee from the X-Men. My remote works have Wi-Fi connection issues all the time. Free time off. My laptop does have a button to turn on airplane mode. Bring my dad's computer up with Napster and LimeWire. Yeah. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Cool, cool. Hair looks skunky. Yeah, it's not too bad, although it's worn out. The chair has worn out a lot. I'll need to replace it soon. You guys eat on Thanksgiving? Usually turkey is traditional. An hour to download one song. Yeah, those are the days. Spotify? No, don't use Spotify. Winamp. Winamp was what I had. Gotta make you a big pot of craft dinner. Yeah, I use Winamp for listening to music. PO box? Not anymore. I no longer have a PO box. I let it expire. Sides. For sides, I mean, stuffing, mashed potatoes, you know, carrots. I don't know, just sweet potatoes. On Spotify because they're playing As Joint Ice and Fog Ice. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of there's actually a lot of reasons to not use Spotify. Green box craft dinner spaghetti. Never had it. Yeah, Winamp was the what I back when I was a kid. That's what we used to what I used to listen to music. It really whips the llama's ass. Meh. That one. Mom makes his best stuffing. Yeah, we didn't have it this time around though. This time around we didn't have we didn't like cook a meal. We just went out. So, hey Cynthia. Which means no cranberry sauce for you, foodie. No cranberry sauce for you. After the parents are reliving the hippie era protesting. You guys actually listen to music I had too mainstream for me. There was a music site that I discovered once back in like early 2000s. No, like I don't remember what it was called or anything. Does that date everything game in 2 sentences? I don't get it. Uh, you're given so how to explaining date everything in 2 sentences. You're given a pair of aviators that allow you to view household objects as people. You proceed to date them all. Mom was alarmed that he ate cranberry sauce with a spoon. I have really cool Jubilee and other X-Men shirts out there in the wide world. I will say for like t-shirts, like I do prefer stylized over. Like it'd be easy to get like a t-shirt that has just like an image of Cable on it. Yeah, oh, like a picture. Yeah, it's an image of Storm. Yeah, it's got the thing. It's got famous. T-shirt that has like a famous cover on it. What I like about this one is that it's more stylized. I find that a lot more interesting than just straightforward pictures of characters, or whatever. 12 disciples explore each other's bodies. Maybe. I don't know. I do want to get a Cowboy Bebop t-shirt. Tons of artists make them themselves. Yeah. Hey, Buffa. Once I get a couple paychecks, I might get a few more t-shirts. A Cowboy Bebop t-shirt would be cool. I'd love a t-shirt that says "You're gonna carry that weight." Because like the line everyone remembers about Cowboy Bebop is see you, space cowboy." An iconic line for sure. Like very memorable line. But the one that sticks with me, the one that always sticks with me is very end of the very last episode. You're gonna carry that. You're gonna carry that weight. Such a like. It's so memorable. So good to me. Want just like the Netflix Cowboy Bebop live action, better not liking it. So the live action Cowboy Bebop. Not all of it was terrible. Sounds all up. It really does. Yeah, the live action one. Not everything about it was terrible, but a lot of it was. Like a lot of that show was genuinely just poor, like just genuinely not good. Everything to do with Vicious. Literally everything to do with Vicious was awful. There was nothing well done about him. At no point in that entire season was Vicious handled anything with anything remotely approaching good, interesting writing. Your bit is after the drug game, his girlfriend, and she realizes she's going to die on his kids. Yeah, that's really good. It's a hell of an opening episode. So yeah, the live action version, everything with Vicious, awful. Just absolutely awful. Beyond that, there's just a lot of other shit that's just a lot of other aspects of it that were just shit as well. Um, I do think one of the worst changes they made. Hey, KT. Faye Valentine. In the anime, Faye wanted to get money to pay off her medical debt. Because, she spent all that time in suspended animation, and when she was brought out of suspended animation, she had a huge medical bill as a result. Because, of course, she would. It's a cyberpunk world. No, that's Cowboy Bebop. It draws fairly heavily from cyberpunk, and the idea that systems are inherently corrupt and exploitative. Police are awful. You can't trust police. Medicine? Oh, it's all about exploiting people. Can't pay? Then die. So it's going into that sort of thing. So in the anime, Faye Valentine is trying to pay off an enormous, absolutely enormous medical debt that resulted from her being woken up from suspended animation. The live action drops that. Because the live action version has absolutely no fucking courage. Nobody know who Cowboy Bebop is? Lots of people know Cowboy Bebop. Please do a taste test for Arby's steak bites. It will change your life. I will pass, but thank you, strawberries. And so yeah, it's such a stupid idea to just drop that idea of her needing money for the because she got fucked over by the system. As though criticizing for-profit medical care would be too controversial or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck they were thinking. If it's oh, we can't criticize for-profit medical care. No, we're American. We're Americans. We can't criticize that. So instead, one person fucked her over. It wasn't a system. It was one person. Same with Jed. It wasn't that the system was bad, like the police as an institution. It wasn't that the police as an institution were bad. It was just one dude. Hi, AP. Did you know there's a pet cruise? Yeah, I still wouldn't go on it. Here, Trish shouldn't get done tonight. Think about that stuff. Yep. Still on a rice diet? Yep. Already had my rice for tonight. You can go with your pet or they'll take care of them for you. I came down to last night. Jimmy Carter had to sell his peanut farm when he came president. Yep. Wasn't that an Onion headline? Wasn't there an Onion headline? Where it was Jimmy Carter, you people made me sell my peanut farm. Funny, so why can't you get a better spray tan? We need to release the Epstein files. apparently Baron Trump just made like $150 million or something like that on some sort of crypto thing. Insider trading sure has its benefits. Would be a great angle for the Democrats to run on if they didn't also engage in mountains of insider trading. Joanne! Uncle Buck! Thank you for $50, Uncle Buck. What's the message? You're going to carry that weight. Thank you very much, Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck just sent me $50. I'm going to wait to get a couple more. I'm going to wait for a couple paychecks before I buy the t-shirts, because I'll probably get like multiple t-shirts at once. So I'm going to hold off on buying the t-shirt, but thank you very much. Different stars? No. Statue got moved, and then reinstated of President Trump holding hands. Yep. Unc is an angel with a lot of money. Indeed. Just got an ad for refugee relief. They need the help. They certainly need the help. The Buck needs to slide in my DMs. Move in. Can we drop kick your rice cooker? No. No, I'm keeping that rice cooker. Why would you want to get rid of it? It's good. It makes perfect rice. Why would you want to get rid of something that makes perfect rice? Upgrade your rice cooker. I mean, the one I have is fine. You just bought this rice cooker. I mean, a few months ago. I did get this one a few months ago. Japanese make a better rice cooker. I mean, like, maybe there's Japanese brands that are better, but I mean, like, Black & Decker one, it's fine. It's good. It works. And honestly, rice cooker's a rice cooker. Black & Decker Pecker Wrecker. Rooster brand is the best. Like at the end of the day, like a rice cooker is a rice cooker. There's not a whole lot of difference, I don't think. You can make pancakes in rice cookers. Yep. Make a lot of stuff in rice cookers. Crossing and rusted through foam. I wash it. I wash it literally every night. I make my rice, I eat my rice, and then I quickly do the dishes. Rice is good when you're hungry and in the mood for 2,000 something. Good night, Catherine. Yes, I do the dishes in the bathroom. I do. Just, yes, I use dish soap. Does work tomorrow. I am, unfortunately. I have to eat chicken egg rolls and the toilet door closed. My son goes crazy and won't take no for an answer. Hey, Michelle. I have to call him. He can't come to work. Ugh. Wish I could do that. You can do anything, but you have to do it with consequences. Yep. Tried to shoot a drug dealer when life was strange. I do. I did. I did try to shoot the drug dealer. Unfortunately, we were out of ammo. To be fair, he was pretty impressed by that. He did appreciate our. He did appreciate the willingness, the guts, the chutzpah. In a game, in a video game, Chowder, not in real life. I don't think I've ever handled. I don't know if I've ever handled a gun in real life. It's water, old Pete. Hey, sci-fi. Those weird people drink H2O. I am. I drink water. That's it, Monday. All right. It's on my shirt. It's Jubilee of the X-Men. It's Jubilee. That's why I got it in yellow. Because she famously wears a yellow jacket. And that's good for you as Bud Light and Monster Energy. Bud Light is inferior water. Bud Light is shittier than water. It's like Bud Light is unfucking drinkable. It is vile. Learned Heineken is non-alcoholic. Can't drink it either. It's just easier, so I don't get caught flying under the influence. Yeah, I have tried, but I did try Bud Light. Like one sip, and is like, wow, this is terrible. Do not understand how people drink it. So it doesn't Budweiser. I'm from St. Louis, and that is not nice. You need to try Bud Light Lime. No, I don't need to try that. I absolutely do not need to try it. Yeah, it's the one time I did try Bud Light, like I said, I was like one sip, and it was one of the worst things I've ever tasted. I didn't, they have a worst way of drinking Heineken. I was like, why are they bragging about that? Parents once tried to convince me I'm an alcoholic, and I was like, I'm not. I can drink I can stop anytime. You can stop anytime, right, Scapegoat? Hard no for me for Bud Light. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get how people can drink Bud Light. Is it just because they don't know any better? Like they like is it just like is it just because like these people haven't had anything better? They've never had beer that's actually like decent. I haven't watched that game thing. Country song sing about Bud Light and it's inoffensive piss beer. You could beat the swine. What's a decent beer? I don't know. Yeah, I was never a big beer drinker. I was never really a big beer drinker. But like I said, the one time I tried Bud Light, oh my, just fucking hell. Might have been worse than the time I tried non-alcoholic beer. Because I tried a non-alcoholic beer once as well. And it was also undrinkable. But Bud Light, holy shit. Americans, I'm sorry, you need a better beer. You like you all collectively need to settle on a better fucking beer. There's plenty of better beers out there. It's not like Kid Rock does. Well, no, Kid Rock was pissy about them Fucking acknowledging a trans person existing. Kid Rock wasn't dissing Bud Light as a beer. Hey, Megan. Kid Rock was just pissy about them doing something with that Dylan Mulvaney lady. Hey, Melissa. Oops. Megan, I think I might have accidentally deleted your comment. I think I might have accidentally hidden your comment. And it's not letting me display it. Sorry about that. Dylan is annoying as heck. I mean, she seems like she is. I got the impression that she's probably like super annoying, but I'm also just like I find I just tend to not like people who are really high energy and enthusiastic. Music theater kiddo, which translates to fair. Music theater kiddo, yeah, fair. Any comedy shows? I mean, I don't really watch TV. Like lately, like right now, I'm making my way through rewatching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. That's the thing I've been rewatching lately, Leslie. Just rewatching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. She seems harmless otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, she's just a person. She's just a lady who's kind of annoying. Which there's a lot of people like that out there. You have a crush on Xena the Warrior Princess? I didn't actually watch that show back in the day. Me and my kids love She-Ra. It's a great show. Really good show. Because, I never watched it, but I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. You say She-Ra? How am I supposed to say She-Ra? She-Ra. Canadian accents are funny. And the barn owl. Nice! Barn owls are cool. And the leaves change color and color. Soon? They might have already started? I'm not sure. They might have already started changing colors. I never look out the window. So since I keep putting an H at the end. She-Ra? She-Ra? She-Ra-Ra? She-Ra-Ra-Ra! To one where I am and her leaves is tilted green. You thought it happened already? Yeah, I mean, it's possible it's the same thing here. I don't know. I have no idea. Walk every day. Fuck that noise. No, I haven't been to the States. Like, Messina. There's like a town right on the right across the border from Cornwall. Messina has got a mall, and I've been to that mall. Not She-Ra. It's She-Ra. It's She-Ra. She-Ra. Because the hyphen. Not allowed in Canada. Anyway, I'm on season 4. I'm on season 4 because, like, half the seasons are, like, 4 episodes. Looking forward to the upcoming holidays. I don't think I will be getting holidays. Yeah, like the second season of She-Ra is only 7 episodes. Third season is only 6. So I'm on season 4 because 2 of the seasons are like 7 episodes and 6 episodes. Like tiny mini seasons. Seasons 4 and 5 at least are like, 13 episodes each. Trick or treating? Probably not. The way you pronounce Megan. Well, that's how she's told us to pronounce it. She's said in the past that it's Megan instead of Megan. Like normally, yes, I would pronounce it Megan. But she's told me in the past that it's Megan. The freezer truck? Women in refrigerator? You mean the women in refrigerator? Women in the stuffed? Yeah, stuffed in the fridge. It's women in fridges, stuffed in the fridge. Um, when a woman is killed or otherwise made to suffer in order to, for the sake of a man's pain. Megan means my little mighty one. Trying to change in November. Daylight savings. Yeah. Favorite Halloween candy bar? I don't know. I mean, I always like Kit Kats. I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. Butterfinger going crazy, tacky in the teeth. Loves $100 too. Kit Kat, Reese's, Snickers, Milky Way. Whoppers deserve more hype. Yeah, I've always been generally pretty picky when it comes to candy as well. So I don't like Freeman Theory. Going on for me. The bite is beauty. Think Halloween will be dead in a decade? Doubt it. People love Halloween. Bond candy to pass out so we don't get TP'd or egged. People can't afford groceries, shelter, or healthcare. Candy is still expensive now too. Yeah, but I think it'll stick around. Daughter is so little she'll be able to trick or treat her whole life. Nice. I buy my chocolate in bulk. 2 pans of PB and M&Ms. Not if it's like Soylent Green in a decade. I mean, I see nothing wrong with Soylent Green. As long as I'm not being, as long as I'm not an ingredient. To wrestle just a custom idea for your daughter. Which is like, I think kinda. All the bite-sized, fun-sized candies. Fun-sized. Yeah, it's It is expensive these days. Average body she's just 4'6". I think it's Reined. The version of reigned that you're thinking of, Skrika, would be Reined, I think. Like the reins on a horse's, or reins on a horse. Spellophobic much. Rain and petals, exactly. Teardrop. I attended the National Spelling Bee. I'm an English professor. I am not. Like food in the UK, Burger King's. They currently have a special edition Gordon Ramsay Wagyu beef burger. I can almost guarantee it's not real Wagyu beef. No, maybe. Read every single book in my local library, or watched from the Encyclopedia of the Bible. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it is real. For some reason, I was under the impression that Wagyu beef was literally only available in Japan. Wagyu's. Yeah, apparently it is available elsewhere. All right, I was wrong. You're Nashies. I am not. I might be thinking specifically of Kobe beef. Yeah, I think it was specifically Kobe beef that I was thinking of, not Wagyu. The Kobe, I think, is like a type of Wagyu. Oh, hi, Sar. My clock shop. It's just my computer, Larry. Just my laptop. For some reason, it just makes noise. Sorry, Buttercup. So apparently Lawrence Fishburne wants to play Professor X in the MCU X-Men. And honestly, I do feel like for the vast majority of white characters, the fact that they're white has absolutely no relevance to their character. I do kind of feel like it matters with Xavier. The fact that he is a passing minority, you know, that he does have sort of passing privilege, I feel like that is actually relevant to him. Maybe I'm on crack. I hope you're brought enough for the class. Like, I feel like his worldview, his approach is kind of defined by the fact that at the end of the day, no one knows that he's a minority. Lawrence Fishburne is amazing. Sure. Nothing's black. No, I think he's too black to play Xavier. I think Lawrence Fishburne is too black to play Professor Xavier. Xavier. Because I feel like Professor Xavier is one of the very few characters, one of the very few white characters that I think is kind of defined. You can't just tell people they're too black. Fair. But he's one of the very, very, very few white characters that I think is defined to an extent by his whiteness. Samuel L. Jackson should play Xavier. No, I like it, they're going to cast a black guy. Like, they're gonna cast a black man to play Xavier. They shouldn't. Like, if they want, Black Cyclops, by all means. Black Hank McCoy, sure. Black Wolverine, hey, I got nothing against that. Most characters, if they want to change them from white to black or white to another race, sure. Absolutely no problem with it in most cases. Xavier is a rare exception. One of the few characters that I feel is defined to an extent by his whiteness. Because, like I said, he's a character. He's never directly faced discrimination. Like, he's not a visible minority. Except for being disabled. He is disabled. He is disabled, but they're sure as fuck not going to cast a disabled person in the role. Absolutely not will they cast a disabled person as to play Xavier. Why not? Because disabled people almost never get cast in major roles. Major studios do not like casting disabled people in major roles. The fact that an actual mute person was cast in Eternals was genuinely shocking to me. And like that's like the one time that they cast a disabled person. Was casting an actual deaf woman, casting an actual deaf actress to play a deaf character with Makari. Cast a disabled. Yeah, they'll hire a disabled person to they might bring in a disabled person to train the star on how to act disabled. Maybe. But representation does still matter, Larry. If nothing else, there's a degree of authenticity. Yeah, I mean, they could cast a disabled actor to play Xavier, but they won't do that because they don't do that for major roles in major movies. That is not something that studios do. Maybe as like a secondary role, tertiary. They do that. They do it with the actual person cameo or let them be an extra in the movie. Like maybe the tertiary role, maybe there'll be maybe we'll see somebody in a wheelchair in the background. But no, for the actual like main characters, for the big characters, no. Hi, Melissa. Because for the major characters, for the big name characters, they want big name actors. Even though I don't believe that actually matters. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna cast probably for both Xavier and Magneto. I would expect both Magneto and both Xavier and Magneto. They'll cast black actors, and they'll talk about how Xavier and Magneto were based on Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, which is bullshit. They were not. It was 10 years later that Stanley, somebody asked, like somebody brought that idea up to Stanley, and it's like, you know what, that makes for a good story. Sure, let's go with that. But no, neither Jack Kirby nor Stan Lee had ever considered MLK or Malcolm X when they were coming up with the X-Men. Xavier and Magneto are not based on MLK and Malcolm X, but when black people get cast in those roles, um, I fully expect that Marvel Studios and the actors and all that will be all like, oh, it was based on them, and all the nerds like me will have to be like, no, they fucking weren't. Stop spreading lies. That was regular extra on Shameless Empires. That's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm going to get going. That'll do it for tonight. Tomorrow, I expect will be a 1 hour stream. I will be finishing. I'll be finishing work at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I work 1 to 9, so tomorrow I'll finish at 9, and then I'll need to shower. So probably like 9:30 that I'll start, and I'll probably only stream for an hour. So thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.